How's it going, everybody? The PVD Glove Bros here, bringing you another Nike Pro Issue video. In today's video, we will be showcasing our Nike Diamond Elite Chris Young Pro Issued Outfield Glove. Let's get right into it. As of right now, we are unsure as to which Chris Young this glove may have been issued to or potentially used by, and we'll get into that here in just a second. But as you guys can see, this one features a really sweet design, so let's talk about it. You'll notice right away, this one's going to have an open conventional back pattern with a modified Pro H-web. Now let's take a look at the rest of the glove. All throughout the entirety of this glove, this one is going to feature a wide variety of colors and patterns. And the primary color on this, as you can see as I'm turning this around, is black. And that is going to be broken up into two different types of black. And the first one being the black mesh, as you guys can see. And the closest thing, or the other thing I can compare this to, is the deco mesh pattern on Rawlings gloves, which is the mesh throughout the entirety of the glove. As you guys can see, we got mesh right here on the thumb, on the wrist, and along the outer shell of the glove here on the back. And then that's going to be paired with some black leather right here on the trim. So we got the black leather on the trim of the thumb, and then the black leather on the trim of the pinky back here. And then we have the black binding and black welting. And all of that is going to be accompanied with the black laces. And we have two different colors in stitching here, and I'll get into this other leather color here in just a second. But we have black stitching, as you can see right here along the web. And then we also have almost like a regular gold or like a Vegas gold kind of stitch along the rest of the outer shell of the glove. So there's quite a lot going on here with this glove. And then right here on the web, we have almost like a cream color or a whitewashed colored leather web. So again, a lot of colors, a lot of stuff going on in this glove. Super cool though, and very unique. And let's take a look right here at our thumb. As you guys can see, we have some embroidery here reading C. Young. And that is going to be in the block letter font. And that is going to be in that Vegas gold kind of colorway. And the C right here on this C. Young, as you guys can see, the embroidery looks to have been worn away over time, which was probably done by maybe it could have been done by Chris Young or the owners before we had this glove. But nonetheless, it is very sweet. And what I was talking about earlier as to we were unsure which Chris Young this was issued to, for those that don't remember, we had two Chris Youngs in MLB, or two very notable Chris Youngs, and those two being the pitcher Chris Young and the outfielder Chris Young, or as when we were younger, we referred to it as Chris Young the pitcher and Chris Young the hitter. And of course, that's pretty self-explanatory as to which one was which. So if this was Chris Young the outfielder, it's for obvious reasons because this is an outfield glove, but this also could have been Chris Young the pitcher, and maybe it was a shag glove of his, and one that he wouldn't have used on start day, because as you guys have seen with some of the gloves we posted recently, we do have a few Chris Youngs, or we do have a Chris Young that we have shown you guys. So it could have been his, or it could have been the outfielder. Not sure, but nonetheless, a very cool glove. And then taking a look right here at the swoosh logo on the wrist, we have that white Nike swoosh logo with that gold, like that Vegas gold outline to it. Such a clean look there. Really can't go wrong with that. And then right here at the inside of the palm liner, we have that very light cream colored whitewash kind of color on the palm liner with the stamping right here that reads soft hide lining. And then if we take a look in here, we also have another leather reinforced palm pad. I will say the leather reinforced palm pad makes for a great shape on the glove. And the break-ins on these ones, when they're fully broken in, are just absolutely amazing. And I think a key contributor to that, don't know for sure, but I think a key contributor as a baseball guy and a big superstitious, of course many baseball players are superstitious, but I think it has something to do with that leather reinforced palm pad. Just saying. And then taking a look right here at the back side of the glove, of course we have that black mesh along the back. And then right here on the middle finger, we have the Nike swoosh logo with the white primary color with the Vegas gold outline. And then moving along down here to the bottom half of the pinky, we have the stamping that reads Made in China. And now taking a look right here at the inside of the palm, as you guys can see, this one does have some use to it, so it really opens the door wide open as to which Chris Young it could have been, or which Chris Young may have used it, because it does have some use. Again, if it was the pitcher, it was likely, obviously, a shagging glove. And if it was the outfielder, it was probably a sample glove given for him to use, or maybe one that could have been a spring training issue, because for those that don't know, Chris Young, the outfielder, was very loyal to the Wilson brand and was most commonly known for using the Wilson outfield gloves. And then right here we have the stamping that reads Diamond Elite with that Nike swoosh logo above. And then right here on the inside of the pinky, we have the baseball 12.75 inches stamping. So this is, again, a baseball glove, and then 12 3/4 inches. And for the break-in, and here's where, when I was talking earlier about the palm pad right here, here's where we're going to take a look at that break-in. So this one is broken in, just like I'm doing right now, 2 in the pinky, no fingers out. And with that, let's take a look at our break-in. Amazing break-in there. Closes thumb to ring finger, and we can see that palm pad makes for a very nice pocket there. Such a great break-in, such a great glove all around. So since this one is broken in, we are going to be taking it down to the field to play some catch and put it into action. So we will see you guys down there.